right, Bear Afoyo, Ajoli Tutwali, Wan Luo Television, and of course, Nyati Adong Sarah, aka Super Lady, and of course, Ati Studio Kane, enter studio, Wati Ningeni Barapa, Wan Luo Extra team studio, team outside studio, Kana Wano profiling most of our athletes, Sayai Tung Maleme Uganda, Tutwale from the Luo land, Lao, Acholi, Alur, Japadola, Kumam, Kumam also. So, Ati talk about basketball. Last week, hosting athlete many. Last week, I think I hosted someone from rugby. Yes. Now, this weekend, okay, let's move away from rugby. Let's go to basketball because our gazelles, team will teach a better during the FIBA Women Afro Basket. Kana for the first time, we went past the group stages and went to the quarterfinals. And then, of course, injuries did not let us so well. Definitely were affected and we could not make it to the semi-finals. Now, Atikedatin Lao, such a beautiful and such a very encouraging young lady and very, very, very disciplined and very God fearing and hard working. Nieti Melissa Akullu. Akullu ajuli tutwali Wan Luo TV.
Poyo kela kan.
Iti a bear.
I
just love the fact that Nicha when kadantia lokiri you're smiling.
Yeah, tutwali.
I love that. Last week on Rugby Karachel Ichadondo Rugby Club. We met by coincidence. Of course, I used to support you so much during the FIBA Women Afro Basket Company. Maratila TUKU basketball. I was very excited, like literally. So what a chadondo, and then I'm like, this is Melissa. I'm not to be by the way, Sarah, your tribe mate is that coming to Melissa Akullu. Finally, I'm happy that I have you on my side.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Can you come camera mode jo atieneni and then of course ikobi jo pashutika kwene to hold basketball kwene.
Poyo no Anya Akullu Melissa, passionate KOLE atu basketball California, United States. At university though. That fourth year.
Wow. Melissa ati mukosno.
Ati communications and to attend me to what it to public relations.
Pingo, why public relations? Why not the field that like
journalism.
Yeah,
attend me to timu event planning, timu like party, Jamidushu. I love that, so I just really want to get into that now to relate with people, and that's the best thing that could take me there.
And no wonder you know how to relate very well with people. For someone like you at who basketball in USA, for the first time I'm meeting Kerecha Dondo, maybe you would have given me attitude, but you're like, wow, with all that smile, like as if you knew me before.
Paromu me attitude when you better than me passion. So paromu timukitu. Ka timukitu then what will I do with other people?
Really?
Yes.
I am so excited. By the way, the FIBA Women Afro Basket. Give us a brief highlight about performance of Megwa. What do you think about it?
bad. The girls did very, very well. It was the first time since 2015 that the team had made the Afro Basket, but I think we came excited. We came, the coaching staff in the bad, head coach at bad, like plan make game Dushu like was very, very good. And that's what helped us to achieve what we're doing. I think we did very, very well. A
very big congratulations to you ladies once again. You really made us so proud. You and the netball team wa teacher bear to twelve. Now, Joachane and Wan Luo chane Mana Akullu Melissa to basketball, University Majuro in Vanguard, University Mono, of course, in California, in the United States. You remember some time back hosting Arnold Manano to rugby league in the United States, but in the Florida state. How I wish one time Akullu gin kere Arnold they get to meet, because you have now literally become a family, you know. And every time I'm hosting at Yatung Malame Uganda tutwale lao keda lure, because mama no bera lure. So they are my parents, they give birth to me, but I better lao me kwani. I feel so happy, very proud. Now, why USA tini?
Tia bad, of course. Pay your PN family and Jomepa Shupe, Swati Kena, but other than that, tia bad, Chuku tia bad, basketball tia water bad, Kuchi Yugi, tia bad.
And then I better following Ginema website, Mega University, and they interviewed you, you're interviewing in California. Karma COVID
not.
How was it possible?
Chuku not online. That's the only thing. Like just in the morning, school is online. In the evening, practice, and that's it. No to mask na practice, school online. It was different, but we just made it through.
So kina COVID ubinu ke ngore ti USA.
Pe uchahaikan. Then the day before I left, I knew COVID. I tested positive for COVID, so I had to wait an extra week before traveling.
Wow.
So I waited and then I went. Just it was hard, but we managed to pull through.
So can sharing one kong your basketball journey. Basketball journey no chahe ni kong.
I took basketball when I was 10. Nati primary, Aga Khan primary. And natia to Jamidushu basketball, tennis, ngongogi, Jamidushu.
Wow.
Yeah, no tea, yeah.
Wow.
So I to and then I went to Gaza for my S1. And then that's now when I started taking it more seriously. Coach no tea, and to know better point. So no probably like an official coach and to know tia team like coaching on the side for the team. So S1, S2, S3, S4, natia TUKU and no petty serious a bit. So in S4 Jolo I met TUKU under 18 national team in 2016.
Yeah.
Waro Cairo. There were only like 7 players. It was a very interesting tournament. First time there, but we played our best.
And that was tournament 3x3?
5-on-5.
5-on-5.
Afro basket and 18.
And to be honest,
only 7 people. Yes.
Wait.
Some schools didn't release players.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was. But we played that, and then when I realized now that basketball like will take me somewhere, then I started to take it more seriously. Putting time. Coach me through workouts and all that stuff. And then S5, S6 are reaching out, but Claire Lamono. I don't know if you remember her from playing.
Who that?
Lamono.
Yes, Lamono Claire. Yes, I do.
She's the one who connected me to her coach, and the coach is the one in the US.
That's so good.
And the coach is the one who offered me the opportunity to then go and play. The same university that she went to.
Wow.
Yes.
We give glory to God for Claire Lamono for Tutu I know, of course, I didn't get a chance to host her, but I know when she comes back to Uganda again, maybe we'll have a chance, or maybe we can organize and have an interview on Zoom. Yeah, and I appreciate her for that. Technology has made things easier for us. So basically, ineno ni basketball no tikere comparative advantage over sports okera no ini titu okere. Most cases Japol kacha kogine tuho normally po beru ki support mo nyoro. Kwa ikobu wako support a family beru nini as you started playing sports.
My mom has been the biggest support. Like
Marvin, alive?
She's alive.
Wow.
Marvin is my older brother. Marvin Odong is my older brother.
Marvin Odong, my Pirates.
My Pirates is my older brother, and she supported him from everything, from when he started to up to now as he's coaching. Then when it came to me, it's just the same thing. Chasing my dream, going to the United States, and I obeyed it. Notia Lego, cha dushu tia go chimney, tia bed. Like, what do you need? All of this, like, very, very supportive. My family, like in the morning, like at 4 a.m. Natia new game.
Wow.
So it's amazing.
Guys, wake up to watch you. I'm also going to be your fan.
You should.
I'm actually already your fan, let me say.
Thank
but
you.
Normally, I think now, since you take a contact her, you'll always be sharing me the link so that I wake up. Because I'm by 3:30.
No,
you're gonna tell me not to wake up. Because I go to bed early and wake up and so my life is so much about work. I love my profession. I love my sports journalism profession. So I'm dedicating enough time. Now, and then celebrating Keremami. That win against Senegal, man. I can't even say much, man.
I still can't believe it. You see me here, I still go back and I tell look at the mom. I shed
tears. I said, oh my God. You know, all of a sudden, goosebumps on my body. So talk about the celebration, Keremami.
I was, just, even now, I don't know, she got into the court.
I saw her in the court.
She was sitting in the stands.
Yeah.
And the game Mommy,
oh my gosh, you couldn't believe that excitement.
It was so good.
It was so good. Melissa, when she was playing, you really missed so much. She really had a couple of games. But before we talk about that, now you took the Angels Basketball Club in Uganda, Mom. Taking one through Kongchama Yeni secondary. Were you playing for Angels Basketball Club? No, you took the Angels after secondary before going to the US.
I took for Angels after secondary before going to the US. So I'm not here secondary, Form 5 holidays. coach role and been what to get the angels what training make keeping fit amateur made it to cool if you are fit. So I just went just to keep fit and all of that, but I met with the coaches and they welcomed me. They made me feel like I was at home. They helped me with everything, not even just basketball. They became like my family.
Wow.
So I started training with them from S5, S6, and then they signed me in S6 back, and I officially started playing for them for my whole S6 back up to first year. I did first year at MOOBS. Well, one semester at MOOBS before COVID. Then, yeah. Wow. I never looked back.
That is quite very awesome. So, position amenema in Maratwal? 5.
So that's center forward.
Yes, because I normally see you more of
down that side.
Down that side, and you love moving forward and you love scoring so much.
Yeah.
So, basketball, it's like the Gazelles. Of course, withstanding, we cannot go without noticing the silverbacks, because even in the 2020 during the FIBA Afro Basket, the silverbacks, the team will teach a better to one. They did quite a very wonderful job also. And then you also, is there something you're learning from the silverbacks?
Of course, I mean silverbacks just supporting Gi a lot. So also us want to try and get the support, and the only way we can do that is if we produce results. So from watching the silverbacks, we are picking a leaf. How do they do this? How do they do that? Then we want to also apply that to us, so we can be able to showcase that we are actually producing results, and we are going to produce results in the future as well.
And unfortunately, Mahani silverbacks forward getting for the Olympics qualifiers because of resources. You know, of course, government are cutting the budget of many of the sports federations. Generally under the Minister of Education and Sports because of the financial constraints, the government to take it, but we pray for the best. Now, basketball Uganda, as a child, I know it don't care don. Kai neno onyira pol maini don ke kara chiel. Chaho to get. Where do you see them today? Ginti kakwere and ngo maini tamani achieving to all of a sudden over them.
I think a lot of them are still obviously playing in the league here, in the NBL here. And to Anuba is the one who gave me the blessing of being picked to go and play. That's the only thing I can say. So that I gained an advantage or anything. I mean, I put in hard work, but I think it was just God's grace that I was able to find the opportunity to go. And I'm super grateful for being there. But yeah.
So seeing you, Tina Paul Maunu get basketball, most of them are here in Uganda. Gin Power Gine Waha, Gin Tikakani and Kono. Chama yini binu metu ukere for the FIBA Women Afro Basket igine ikakwene Kigali. Ngoma ginu beru ko become.
Just that they're proud. A lot of my friends texted me, Melissa Apoyetuhu, Melissa Titi Mabel, like just congratulating me and just saying well done. Thank you for putting our flag high. Thank you for playing well. And it just made my heart very, very, like I was so happy. Very, very
and
happy.
Your former coach of Angels?
Oh, he's okay. That's why I do shoot here. Go team. We are into Unity team. Near Tony Drilleba, 2 for the Silverbacks.
Oh, Tony Drilleba, the one of the Silverbacks and City Oilers.
I do shoot here to a message. Game near Native Kitty. Game near. Now I'm in the US.
He keeps on following.
I used to call him every day before a game. Not too low. Coach, I'm going for a game. What do you think? Trinity Kitty, I'm feeling this way. What do you think? Very, very amazing coach. You better like my family now.
Wow. But of course you all come from northern Uganda.
Of course.
You cross.
Pian Mama Oberu, she speaks Lugbara. Drilleba Oberu Lugbara.
Yes, Drilleba Oberu Lugbara. Mama Oberu Lugbara.
Can you
imagine? Beru Chala and Mama Oberu from West Nile. And then Baba Oberu. Wow, now we are sisters, you
finished.
Imagine you having someone, both of you, Mama Udushu Beru from West Nile. That is quite very good. So, your coach, Drilleba, it is to communicate coaches for you to be where you are. Coach Drilleba is contributing a lot.
Coach Drilleba definitely contributed a lot. I used to work out with him in the mornings, in the evenings before the practice, but also the other people who also contributed. Coach Albert, Coach Noel, Coach Lawrence, Kathy, like all those people really, really, really helped me get to where I am.
Wow.
Yes.
That is quite so good. So, now let's look at your life in the US. You remind me to get the USA kono. Angeni sometimes balancing to competing in a year to one. To keti tungwa me Uganda. No, kwenye mimi that inspiration when I come. First of all, it will training coach John Mario. Metamoni balancing your education very well. Your class vis-a-vis the basketball. I mean, nga kwenye kano.
Ba, he can.
God.
It's really just God.
Yes.
I think just constantly reminding myself, need Paula Joti can, they want to be in my shoes. So having that at the back of my mind and being humble and remembering that God is the reason why I'm here, that's the one thing that will wake me up in the morning to go and practice. It will also make me stay after practice and shoot. It will make me read my books, go to discussions, consulting with the professors. That's just it. Just seeing other girls who want to be in my shoes, know that I'm living their dream, knowing that I have to excel because I want to do that for them.
Wow. Do you meet Janon Otto frequently in the US?
I'm not. And when I go back, I'm going to see her.
Very state, man.
Very California. So yeah.
She's in the same state.
Same state.
You guys should meet.
We're going. When I go back, we're going to look for how we're going to meet. I've been in again.
You know, sisters. Because we want you to go for Uganda.
Yes.
So I can come back experience now. For instance, Chama just summoning Janon Otto to the national team in Uganda, knowing that she's a US born, she just decided naturalizing her citizenship to play for Uganda. When you come in as a Ugandan, how did you feel?
I was excited. I mean, it's always fun to have a teammate coming into the team who's going to add something, add something different, add a different value. The one thing that I want to see is Uganda win. Whatever way we do it, I don't care.
Anyhow is a how.
Anyway is away. Anyways, anyways, away. So for me, it was more so like exciting. I was just waiting to see what she was going to bring to the table, how she was going to play, and I was just excited, just waiting to see. Yeah.
So when she, of course, you missed the zonal qualifiers, in Uganda. How was the feeling? Feeling of you couldn't, of course, you had papers that side. Yeah. It was because of academic reasons. But how did you keep on feeling when you were that side?
I was sad, but also happy. Sad because not me to hook the team, not me to call new team, but I couldn't. Exams, not games. I had even games, so it was hard for me. But I was also very happy because of what the team was doing. And the coach came in a couple of days, organized the team. And the girls were ready. They were doing something different. And that just made me very, very happy to see that the team was actually fighting for something. And I knew that if we had qualified, then I would be able to play. So for me, it was like cheering on the team. I was watching every game. I would wake up at night and watch the game, see how we are doing, like talking to the players, texting on the group. Let's do this. We are doing well. Tweeting my bear, well done. So just being there was just exciting for me. Happy.
Oh, that is so good.
Yes.
Because even when you are away, Iberu texting game because no team man. So in Kenya, to humanity to the US. Kay por kere jo atia to Uganda kane which Dara Chalo of course Flash okay so now you can't really quit her so much. She's a legend. And to look at these other players such as Akullu, Abe Lilian, sorry, not Abe Lilian. She's called Abe who? I forget the other name. She plays for UCU. Kai neno kitema in leve tikere malo. Do you think ni indok tikere ponyinwa duong meka to come join?
Kid too. I think we're constantly learning. Learning something different. Pia nana haichani. I don't know what bought a bear tepenyi. Timu move nikiti. Like how do I do it? We're still constantly learning from each other. I think the level of competition is different, but the more and more we keep communicating with each other, talking, I think we can still be able to get to that level. That's why we're able to play with each other at the national team. Because we still communicate, we figure out how to do things together. Yes.
But generally, if you compare the training, tips and tactics, the technical approaches of how players are brought up, and the ones in the US, it's
different. Can team more physical. Like the other side, it's more like organized basketball. Coach Team Kitty run display. Team Kitty me ball bot ngani that. And to can sometimes like like I can take the ball, I can dribble all that. That side it's more organized. Like the point guard is on who takes the ball. And number 5, I'm just going to set a screen, a tell thing, type of thing. But I think it's very different. It was an adjustment. I had to take some time to adjust the kind of play on the other side. But thankfully, God was able to help me get there.
So basically, is that a reason? That's why in some games the player is dropped. You're dropping because of that tactical indiscipline. Potentially, sometimes. I think if a coach has asked you to do it once, twice, thrice, and you've refused to do it, and we've lost the game because of that, then of course coach will dropping in and there's no reason to keep you because you're not listening. So where does this leave the basketball Uganda kakani? What lessons? So lessons are more one to picking Ikanu.
I think lessons I'm picking is that coaches, coach me plan, me do what kere, and there's a reason that he has given it to us. Yes, the coaches are saying do this, do this, do this, but we know that we can also play basketball. That's good. If what the coach doesn't work, then that's on the coach. Manu balere pemegwa. So if we listen to the coach, we're going to be okay. If we want to go on the court and do our own things, I don't think it's going to help us, you know?
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's quite very elaborate, Kakane. So, in Mapori joining just Wan Luo television channel. Put in studios, of course, Kakane and Bar, Wan Luo Xtra, one Karachelke, Melissa Akullu. Melissa Akullu to hold basketball in USA, California, Vancouver University. And of course, student Memo Hamang went to communications. Melissa Konyene tell me to bedo. Tell me to team so much of PR, sorry. And then of course look at events management and if you see of late Uganda, local events theater kogina pira tech tutorial. So it would be so good. Now maybe let me first get back now to that point, mega professionalism. At what point athlete umierkovani ando atiame to work to ho and atiame to temo practice professional mega nyo is it possible ni atuho dilu moro twero medekere tichere and at the same time no to basketball
I tell me to mukitu I mean to basketball and to on the side I mean to like owning my events company can, so I want to do it half and half, but I think kayin as an athlete you also start feeling niche out like your time is done, then at that point it's time for you to say it's okay. Time to put the boots aside, let me now focus on my profession. Whenever you feel like the time is right. Everyone has their own timing, so
and sometimes people even retire early because of injuries and then various personal reasons. You can deciding now I want to settle down for a family like for us women. So you know, I have seen so many times that some of the things that has been distracting most of our female athletes in worldwide and most of Uganda, Africa, look the family issues. Someone gets pregnant and she's taken off, or maybe she gets a boyfriend and the boyfriend is putting so much orders ni petty to the chap. You know how African men they look at it. Not like the men that are side in the US where you are. For us our men here, so how does an athlete deal with such?
I think an athlete should also have in their mind what they want. You should know at what particular point in your life they're ready to have a man in your life. If you have a man when it's too soon and you're not also ready, then you're going to now have a hard time juggling having a man, basketball, work. So I think at the right time, if you're ready to have that person in your life, get them. And then also it depends on the person, because if you get a person who's going to support you through basketball, they won't be the same person paying you mogo, idiku, and they know that you're tired, you came back from a game late. And then you'll be the one to wake up and now help me. Exactly. Exactly. Chaiti can not call. You know? But just waiting, praying and waiting for the perfect time, for the perfect person is what I think is the best thing to do.
We I think is not so common of most of our men in Africa and most of but what's wrong with the man cooking?
Nothing.
What's wrong with the man washing plates?
Nothing.
I mean, I think sometimes, by then that's why most of the families in Africa, our children pay to potential. For instance, as a young girl, you're growing up, you're here to deal with school, and let's look at Otino Watia to Giria Molata, a lepton, Zombo, Aruaka Kwenegi, Inwoni, Nyahoni Tia down in school, my ticket environment, ticket sports. And because of some of these gender roles prohibiting on money. So for you, lucky on your mommy was really very positive, and because maybe she's a sportswoman, she supported you. But put your shoes in your legs in the shoes. How can we hope Otina Mono, these young girls growing up and you're getting to a sport, but yet society?
I think it's now up to us. One, as the girls who have made it and we're playing for the national team, we are, helping other teams. I think it's up to us to go and then show these girls but like sports still are bad. There's so many
some kind of awareness on your team.
Team awareness. Just go there and be like, sports are good. We can go do camps with them, train with them, communicate with them, see where they need help. then when they see how positive basketball is, how positive football is, how positive netball is, then that's when they're going to now start believing and wanting to continue to work hard and also try and be like we have. That's like me. I looked at Claire and I was like, I want to be like Claire.
Okay.
And God blessed me to be like her. So.
Wow, we're going short commercial break. The conversation is so sweet. So if you're a father and you're a mother, basketball, rugby, let your child be able to choose which sport they want, whether it is football, rugby, basketball, athletics. Please support the girl child, because today Melissa here one man on the US because of basketball. What a break, and we get back shortly.